Oh man, it's kind of weird morning, man. I feel it's like I don't know what to feel. It's like I just feel weird. I feel weird. It's just I don't want to be. I don't want to be like overly happy, if that makes sense. I feel like it's like almost like wrong to be very happy right now for some reason. I don't know, man. It's just the world, man. The world's coming. The world, it's just getting worse and worse, you know. And at the end of the day, nobody's gonna win. You know, both sides are gonna lose, and we're all just gonna end up just fucking killing each other. And yeah, I mean, just I don't really want to get all into it because I don't want to just fucking. I don't want to give the people that did what they did what they want in terms of disrupting everyone's lives, but fuck. It's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We'll do a moment of silence right before 9:30 once we got more people watching. We'll do it from 9:28 until 9:30. We'll do a moment of silence. But for now, oh, what a time to be alive. Just I don't know. I get it. People hate other people, but to go and kill somebody because you didn't agree with their opinion, I don't know. It's just, what do you know? Are you any worse than the evil that you think that person is at the end of the day? You know, it's just sad. It's just really, really sad. That's all it is. That in today's day and age, that people are just, you know, just that they're that confused. I think people are just very, very confused, and I blame the politicians, to be honest. I think it's the politicians. It's the government, right? Trying to demonize pretty much anyone who doesn't believe with your political beliefs, and that's the whole story here, right? Let's make people demons, so that way some crazy person on the internet thinks that it's a good idea to go kill that person because they're a demon. You know? I don't know. It's just, where do you draw the line at? You know, where is the line drawn on that? It's just shit, man. And I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. I mean, you could still, as a human being, just have some type of courtesy. You know, be like, hey, you might not agree with everything that Charlie said, but he still was a father. He had kids. You know, he was a God-fearing man. You can hate him all you want, but it's like, he had his belief and he paid the ultimate price. Fucking gnarly, man. Honestly, I worry about myself too. I was thinking about that, man. It's kind of making myself a target, right? What happens with some crazy person in the chat gets all upset because I put him in the VIP room? You know, where's the line? Crazy. All right, we had a CPI report this morning. You can see the pump, the dump, and right now kind of pumped all the way back up. What's crazy is, look, right before the numbers came out, market dumped and went right back up to pretty much where those numbers are. So yeah, I mean, there is no excuse for it, man. It don't, like I said, it's just, there's no excuse. You can hate someone all you want. You can make videos about how you hate them, and you can talk shit about them and do, you know, all that. Do it all you want. But going and killing somebody because you're disgruntled over their beliefs or their, you know, what they've said just seems a little wild. All right, well, another day, another dollar. Nasdaq back up here, 24,000 area once again. Will we pump above 24,000 again? We've just been sitting here at this level, all-time highs. Had that CPI report this morning. Market went pretty much, I'd say, like nowhere, really, in theory, you know. Some guy named Hitman Trade says, if you want security, I'm your guy. Well, I mean, if I was going to hire somebody to be my security, I'd probably hire the guy named Hitman Trades. And yeah, today, 9/11. I remember when I was in, I think, 7th grade. I was in 7th grade. I remember the teacher like turned the TV on and it had the whole like, I think they had the, you know, the buildings on fire and the first building on fire. Crazy. What a crazy world to live in, man. I think that's where we've gone wrong, right? We've gone wrong because we're losing the morality. No one's got, you know, like once you get to a point where you no longer have morals, once you no longer have any type of actual care about other people, then we're just animals. You know, we might as well just fucking become animals. Just go live in the jungle again. Just go live in the jungle. I'd say 100% the leadership is poor. I 100% blame the Democrats. I blame them. Their rhetoric, you know, like they're trying to demonize pretty much anyone who has a belief that's other than theirs. Oh, Charlie Kirk he doesn't believe in abortion. Well, he's a demon. He should die, right? Charlie Kirk doesn't believe in abortion, so he should go to hell. You know, and it's just like, just kind of a weird thing, man. I also think you gotta make the penalty way worse, right? Like, honestly, like you think about it, the penalty for murder, it's not enough, right? The idea that, oh, if you murder someone, you go to jail for the rest of your life and sit there and fucking read books, like that ain't it. If you murder someone, you should get a little black bag over your head and you should be put into a box and then put outside in the sun and just see what happens. No water, no food, and be like, hey, good luck with that one. It's going to be, you know, hey, you want to make that choice? You want to go kill somebody? You know, hey, that's your choice. Do it. But guess what? The punishment is not going to be you're going to jail for the rest of your life. The punishment's you're going to be put into a little box and you're going to die. I mean, there'd be a lot more people thinking differently about murdering somebody. They'd be like, maybe not so good of an idea. Maybe I shouldn't go and try to do that, you know? Nah, I mean, the problem with the bullet, you know, I'd say the problem with just like the bullet would be the fact that, like, you know, it'd be the easy way out, right? Just put a bullet in someone's head, like, you know, after that, they dead. But, like, at least make the last fucking 3 or 4 days of their life living hell. You know, imagine, like, if you got put into a little 4x4 box or 5x5 box, and it's dark, and you're in the sun, and you get no water, no food, you're gonna die. Like that, I'd take the bullet, you know what I mean? I'd be like, give me the bullet, give me the bullet. Give me the bullet, you know? No cruel or unusual punishments. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cruel to kill somebody. So it all goes back to Harambe's law, an eye for an eye. That's one of the first written laws in mankind. And we've gotten away from that. And that's maybe why, you know, we are where we are. Maybe that's why we ended up where we are, because we got away from the original law that created society. You know? Do you believe religious people are peaceful? I mean, I don't know. I think you got the problem is the majority of Americans, the majority of people on this planet are right in the middle, right? I'd say 90% of Americans are right in the middle. They're not like far left, they're not far right. 90% of Americans just want to be able to live peacefully. They want to be able to go to work. They want to be able to make money. They want to be able to raise a family. You know, that's all. That's like majority of Americans at the end of the day just want to be able to live a safe life. That's all. That's literally all they want to do. But, you know, we've radicalized the left and the far right. I mean, it goes both ways. I'm not going to say that the right is always right. You know, it goes both ways. So, how about kids sitting for hours every day playing video games that kill? I mean, my son plays video games, and I don't think he's like, I mean, I don't want to like jinx it, but like, I think it's what's in your heart, right? What's in your heart? If you're raised with the idea that, like, I raised my son with the idea that, like, hey, everyone deserves respect, you know, until they don't. The kind of idea, like, you do what you do unto other people how you want to be treated. And if you're not, and if that ain't, and if they don't treat you right, well, then you say, all right, well, fuck you, and you move on. And you say, fuck, you know, you don't worry about them. But at the end of the day, like, we all got a responsibility to each other to be like, hey, you know, I want to make sure that if my neighbor don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with my neighbor. You know, my neighbor cuts his grass, I'll cut my grass. We can all live in harmony together. It's crazy. You can't blame someone else for what comes out of someone else's mouth. I mean, that's yeah. I mean, it's also like, you just can't, like, I don't know. If somebody wants to have a really, really, you know, dumb belief or whatever you want to say, like, oh, that's a dumb idea, like, then they're like, they'll figure out at some point, right? Like, they're going to find out at some point, like, oh, that probably wasn't the right idea to have, you know? Survival of the fittest. I'm a firm believer in survival of the fittest at the end of the day, really. I think is the best way to look at it, you know? The strong will survive, the weak will perish. And I think, you know, there's a lot of really very, very weak mentalities out there, really just bad ideas in this world. Nasdaq is kind of chopping around here going into open. We had the CPI report this morning. We popped from the 830s. Well, we dropped from the 980s down there to the 830s, back up there, dropped again, came back all the way to pretty much where those numbers came out. So, Fitness said, that's why I live in Europe. I mean, you're not fitness all day. You're not any safer in Europe. I think Europe's more fucked than America. I don't know if you've noticed, but Europe has a very, very large problem. I'm not going to get all into it, but I think everybody already knows what the problem is. Diego said, Patrick, blaming the Dems is the type of rhetoric that needs to be gone. I mean, it's hard to not blame them, you know, when they, like I said, they demonize people. Instead of having conversations, instead of them actually like having a conversation with Charlie Kirk, they would rather just go, oh, he's a Nazi. You know, oh, he believes that abortion should be illegal. You know, what's he know? Like, it's just demonizing, you know? So that way, some crazy person, they're out there and they're like, man, I got to go kill Charlie. He's a demon, right? He's a terrible person. He believes that abortion should be banned, right? He's terrible. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's his belief. He's not, you know, he's not sitting there at the fucking hospital stopping women from getting abortions. We could get all into it. We could spend all day talking about all the wrongs and the rights and the rights and the wrongs and all that. But someone said, I think it was a professional hit. I mean, If you look at the video, I think what people are confused about is the fact that like where the bullet came, like where the blood and like the bullet on his neck, I don't think that was the entry wound. You know what I mean? I don't think it was an entry wound. I think it was an exit wound. So I don't know. Trump pardoned over 1,000 convicted people for January 6th. What happened on January? What? You think 1,000 people from January 6th should be in jail still? What? I don't know about it. Well, guys, hey, I get it. Everyone's got their beliefs. Let's all just agree on one thing, that they're, at the end of the day, trying to kill somebody or killing somebody is just not the answer. It doesn't matter if you hate Trump, if you love Trump. At the end of the day, it just don't, you know, like that's the line. There's a line, very fine line. You know, it's like a very fine line to be, that's all it is. So I'm not going to get all into the fucking, the left and the right and everything like that. So Goldie said, bro, we're here to trade. Leave the politics out of it. All right, well, have fun in the VIP room. I think it's, like, this is my live stream, and this morning I woke up and I'm sitting here thinking about it, and we're having an open conversation. If we can't have an open conversation, then what, you know, what's the point of doing this live stream? I'm not going to, as soon as there's an opportunity to trade, I'm going to talk about it. But right now I'm talking about what I think needs to be talked about. We're going to do the moment of silence here at 9:28. Because if we don't talk about it, then who's going to talk about it? The media, TMZ, you know what I mean? Like, this is an actual, nobody tells me what to say. I have no allegiance to anybody in the sense that, like, I have to say a certain rhetoric. So if we can't sit here with 5,000 people on YouTube and talk about why it's fucked up that someone got murdered because of their beliefs, you know, that's the problem with humanity. Nasdaq, I mean, fuck, kind of like, what we got, 24,000, 23,980 area. I just hope we don't chop around, you know, like, just come on, Nasdaq, give me some good moves today. What's today, Thursday? You know? Thursday. We got any more news today? Consumer prices rise by 2.9% in August. Headline consumer price growth accelerated in August, but the uptick is largely in line with estimates, potentially further bolstering wagers that the Federal Reserve will slash interest rates at its upcoming policy gathering next week. So, well, that's where we're at this morning. The news coming out. Consumer prices. I think their goal was what, 3% is kind of like where they want to be, right? Largely, that's like kind of like the inline estimates is what they want. No more news today. We got the ECB president talking at like 10, but other than that, nothing really out of the ordinary. And then next week, big news next week. What do we got tomorrow? Anything tomorrow? I got some 10 o'clock news tomorrow, but looks like next week will be kind of the big showdown. The Bears, the Bulls. How much higher can this market go? See, that's the funny thing is, like, you look at the market, you're like, oh, I can't go any higher. But then if you go back in time, I mean, that's what it does, right? The market just goes higher. It goes higher and higher. And it's funny because when it does go higher, everybody sits there and goes, it can't go higher. You know, every year, every time the market goes up, there's always that story from somebody out there going, well, it can't go any higher than this. You know, it can't go higher. You know, I remember when I first started trading. Back in, what I started trading, like 2017, 2017, you know, everybody was like, oh man, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, they can't go any higher. Well, back in 2017, the price of the Nasdaq was 7,400. And at the same time, while everybody cried and said the market can't go higher, look what happened. It just went higher and 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 higher. So even like this, back in 2021, you're like, oh, 19,000, man, it can't go any higher. What's it do? Well, it just goes higher. Oh, you gotta love it. It's fun. Trading is fun. Isn't it fun? Don't you love it? I love it sometimes. Sometimes I hate it. Sometimes I love it. Oh.
Patriot bubble stands for faith.
All right, I'm just gonna
I can't trade today, bro, but I hope you have a good show. It was not a crazy person. This was a calculated hit. Blessings to the Kirk family.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, because the theories will start coming out, that's for sure. But basically, I'm just gonna we're gonna do a little, kind of a little moment of silence here. We'll wait till market open. Fuck. Well, yeah, pretty much. Moment of silence for. Do about a 3 or 4 minute moment of silence here if you're still watching. If you don't want to watch, you can tune away now. But just gonna little love out there to Charlie Kirk, his family, his kids. Very dark times to be living in here. So on that. Oh man, it's a wild world, man. It's a wild fucking world. Again, God bless Charlie and his family. I'm like actually like emotional here. I didn't even know the guy, but I'm just emotional in the fact of like thinking about my life, my family, my brother, just all life in general. It's too short, man. Life is short. Think about my son. You know, think about what would it be like if my son had to go through all that. It's fucked up, man. It's a fucked up world. All right. I don't know. I'm kind of just like not in the mood to trade today, to be honest. Not in the mood to trade, but we'll see. Getting ready for market open here. Here we go. Nasdaq pumping up here right now. Pumping. Check out those highs already. Fuck. What do we got? Where's the next level at? Pretty much that data high from the PPI report. 24,043 there. Still pumping. Shoo. Anybody buy that dip this morning at 23,840s? Like, part of me wants to get short. But also, like, these last couple days I've been trying to trade this first 1 minute, 2 minute action, and I have just been destroyed. So let's try to avoid that today. How about that? Let's avoid getting destroyed in the first 1 minute candle. I think we might pop above 24,000 at least here, kind of looking like that. Let's try a quick little long here. I literally just said I wasn't going to trade it, but just get a quick little longie up there above 24,000. Some sellers sitting there for now. What is this music? God. If the stream is lagging, it's not me, it's you. Reset. Refresh. Refresh. Did I just buy the top right here? Literally, I had a whole discussion about I didn't want to get chopped up here and just did it anyway. Gotta love that. What is this right now? I don't even know. Nasdaq's like sitting right here trying to push up, right? Like, if we can get through this 24,000 area, we'll see. ES is pushing. Gotta get through this 24,000 area quickly. God damn it. Oy. Not looking good here. If we lose that 21 EMA, well, trouble. So let's see if we get a little bit of support here at the EMAs. The ES is holding up, but Nasdaq just stuck right there. I'm jumping out. I'm over it. That was better. Ended up getting short there once we broke this EMA. Like I said, if we lost those EMAs, we can move back down here. So quick little $2,500 there in trade. What is this? Take profit trader accounts. Had the right idea, just fuck it. The best part is I was literally saying I was looking for a short here at open and whatever. Santa said would not have shown it if it lost. Maybe. You're right, Santa. You're not wrong. I probably wouldn't have shown it. 100%. You're right. Hey, everybody. I would not have shown this trade if it was a loss, so whatever. Nasdaq moving back down. We got the VWAP there coming up next. Jeremy said he saw me driving by Meisner. What was I in? The Lamborghini? All right, fuck. Back down here to the VWAP now. Trying to see what happens here next. Wow. Could have maybe held that short a little longer. Bro definitely took an off-stream long and got stopped. All right, it's cool. I'm just like, I'm not gonna read the chat for the rest of the day, so it's all good. There's my trades for the day, everybody. So. There it is. It's all there. What else do you want from me? He took an off-stream trade. Oh, look, everybody. It happened. I'm dead. Oh, I won't ever come back from this today. What will I ever do? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nasdaq is working its way on down here, bleeding out right now, so. The good news is my son's coming down this weekend, so he'll be tomorrow. Landon will be here tomorrow. It's always fun when he's here. I'll just let him trade for me tomorrow. Might be a good idea. Moon Rooster. I believe this is going way higher today. Is it because your name's Moon Rooster? I got a message from Apex. They said that if they find any affiliates or anybody celebrating the Charlie Kirk assassination, that they will instantly ban them. So, just a word of advice to any affiliates out there that think they're funny. You gonna get your ass banned, boy. That's one thing I'll say about Apex. They stand on business, man. You fuck around, you find out. Fuck around, you gonna find out real quickly. We got the pivot point down there, 23,900. We got the close from yesterday as well. We're still got this 15-minute range playing out there.
I can hear the sadness on your voice. It's a cruel world we do live here.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, it's not even, I guess it's sadness, but it's also like, it's just frustration. You know, that's what it really comes down to. It's just like being frustrated. That there's anybody out there in this world that like would celebrate, you know, something so bad happening. And trust me, you go on TikTok right now, it is happening. There are lots. What the funny part is, when you go on TikTok and you look at the people that are celebrating, you're like, oh, you know, now I know why. I know why they're celebrating, because they live in a fantasy world. You know, they're fucking. Look at this. Crazy. Crazy, man. All right, Nasdaq, do the opening range low. We're kind of a little bit of a bear flag here below the VWAP right now. The ES is kind of bouncing off the VWAP here. So yeah, look, ES popped, Nasdaq just popped up again. Good thing we did not get short down there. Gotta wait. Dow's going to the moon right now. We got a nice little like 5-minute kind of breakout. Held those lows again. Part of me wants to try to swing along right here for a rip back up. Right there in the middle of the 15-minute range now. We're back above those EMAs. We're back above the VWAP, but being patient. There goes the push. Gotta listen to the guy with moon in their name. Amen, brother. Moon rooster. The ES right now is all the way back up to the opening range high right now. So I'm gonna look to see if we get some type of little pullback here, maybe on the Nasdaq to get long. Be great to get like maybe a little pullback here, right? Just kind of maybe take out there's no wick on the bottom of this candle. I would love to see like maybe a wick down. Would be ideal, but there's no wick really. Mini There's that little pullback. Okay. The wick theory, bro. All right, now we can just wait here. There's that little pullback that we were looking for. Now I'd like to see maybe a little bit of like consolidation here. And then maybe we like dip into this candle. ES took out the data high. Pulling back there into the VWAP now. Kind of like... Fuck. We'll try a little long here. Tight stop. Just take this right here for a nice and easy 12 points. ES is making new highs right now. Ugh. Let me move up a little bit. See if we break through this 70 area at least. Ugh. Classic. Take it right here at the 61 just to get the fuck out, or maybe like 63 so we get the 10 points. Give me that 10 points really quickly. Come on, Nasdaq, just get it over with. All right, $2,000. $2,000, I'll take it. I've been too greedy lately. The market has not been my friend. Going for 50-point trades, it ain't easy. Yeah, well, now it's gonna go higher obviously, but I think that we had the right idea, right? We really wanted to see this kind of candle get tested again back into these EMAs. You had like this big boner candle. It pulls back, kind of taps into all this again. We get long here once we show that strength, and there you go. Back up there to the 70s now. So if we can get out of the 15-minute range, Jonathan, dude, what did you tell me? You know what I mean? Like, what did you tell me? Jonathan, if you were here in person right now, Jonathan Duran, if you were here in person, would you say it to my face? Would you be like, I told you? What'd you tell me? What did you tell me? Literally, what did you tell me? Let's see what Jonathan told me. I can't even see what I see. I don't even know what you told me because there's so many fucking comments. Oh God. ES is squeezing up right now. ES is making new highs. Nasdaq's kind of lagging here. Do we buy this pullback? Try to ride momentum? Let's try it. Stop below the 9 EMA. See if it can't push towards the 24,000s next. ES is like making new highs, pushing. Nasdaq's kind of chopping around here in the middle of the range. Oh. My lord. The Dow's going straight to the moon. Nasdaq's kind of lagging here. See if we can't get through this 980 area up there, the 990s, 24,000 area maybe. I might even add if we start to really go here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe. Let me take it right there, 82. Give me the 82s. Oh my lord. All right. Easy peasy, another $2,000. There you go. That's 2 winning trades back to back. All I ever do is lose. Thank you very much. Come again, chat. Come again. Come again. All right, opening range high here. We got stuck there earlier. And see, like, I'm just like, it's hard to be greedy right now. These little like stupid pullbacks, like say I was long here, I took profit here, it pulls back just like right to where I took profit at again, so. I like it either way. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, like I've definitely, people have noticed it too. They've called me out and been like, Patrick, why are you trading so differently? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I kind of been like, I thought about it yesterday. I'm like, yeah, they're not wrong. I think I've really just been I've been very greedy in the sense that I want to put on big trades just so I can look cool for whatever social media fucking stupid shit, you know, like that's been my problem lately. I've just been so focused on trying to get 50 points on every fucking trade. So you can see here I'm up $3,500 in my live account as well, my actual cash money account. I traded this morning like 9 o'clock area, kind of little bull flag, little break, little that. So we locked in 3,500 there. we're up 2,500 as well on the Take Profit Trader live accounts. So, yeah, I mean, hey, just trying to fucking, just trying, man. We just trying. Why is the Nasdaq? That's not the Nasdaq. Why is the Nasdaq not there? All right, there's the Nasdaq. My computer got glitchy for a minute. Glitchy. Roanoke, Virginia? Bro, I've been to Roanoke. I literally have been to Roanoke. I swear to God. I don't know, it would have been a long time ago. I was just in West Virginia, actually. I flew it, well, like northern West Virginia. I flew into Pittsburgh and then we drove to West Virginia to pick up the truck. All right, Nasdaq just kind of pulling back here. Patience. ES is going to the moon. Good day to, hey, you know what it's a good day for? You know, it's a good day today to be banning people from the chat. What y'all, who else wants it? Who else wants it? I got no problem. Efren Galauzia, yeah, go back wherever shithole you're from. Could this be a lure high? I mean, look, we're still very much just in this chop. Look at the 15-minute chart. Anthony Ares said, if I had to start over, what would I do? You got to aim smaller, Anthony. I think the biggest thing you could look at the fucking Dow right now going to the moon. It's like 400 points on the Dow right now. I would say, honestly, I would say the biggest piece of advice that I could give you right now, if you're struggling, is to stop thinking about making money, right? Like you got to really set your targets much lower, right? Make it a goal to just be like, hey, I want to not lose more than $100 a day. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. Like, just think about that one very simple idea. If you just go into trading with the idea that, like, hey, my goal is to just not lose more than $100, right? Like, things change. Like, your mentality changes. Because if you go into trading with the mentality that you're going to make $10,000, you're just going to lose. You know, like it's just like you're mentally gonna be like it's not a good mental place to be. Bro, $100 in minis is impossible. Did I say? I have never once, ever said that new traders should be trading minis. I've never once said it. I have never once said it. I've always been very honest. I'm like, hey, if you're a beginner trader, you should not be trading minis. Trade the micros, relax. Because like the thing is, like, if all you're doing is losing, if all you're ever doing is losing, you're never gonna learn how to win. Right? You're never like, your mental, like nothing, like you're never learning. You're just losing. So if you trade the micros and you make it a goal that you don't want to lose more than $100 a day, you really have to play defensively, right? You have to be like, hey, I'm not going to take every trade. I'm not going to jump in on every little move. I'm not going to do that. You know, like you have to make rules that prevent you from blowing up your account. And the crazy part is Ike, you know, trades with what a fucking Forex Ike or whatever the fuck you call him. I mean, he trades micros. He can get you a $500 payout. Trust me. It'll make your mental so much better. Like if you can get your $500 payout, right? Get your $500 payout by only trading, you know, for 50 bucks, 20 bucks a day, whatever it is. Just be green at the end of the day. Like you need that, like you need accomplishments. Bro, what in the fuck did he just say? Unblock me from X? No, you're blocked forever. And now you're blocked in the chat too. Look at that, Ike. Like I said, it's like this, you gotta get this mental, right? If you can get to a point where you make $500, you get a $500 payout, you have now done something that 95% of traders will never do. So it's like aim very low. I know you see the YouTubers, you see the influencers making millions of dollars trading, but you're not going to make millions of dollars. I've been trading for almost 9 years now. It took me 7 years before I even got a payout. You know what I mean? Like, but it took me 7 years to get a payout. You don't want a $500 payout. Okay, unknown trader also banned. It's, again, guys, it's about having progress. You need to have progress as a trader. I am not in a long, but honestly, I kind of wanted to be long here. I think we get above that 24,000 pretty easily. Right? But again, like going back to this, why is the idea of making $500 important? Because again, guys, like you need positive reinforcement. You need progress, right? Like if all you're doing is just spinning the wheels, if you're never making progress, you're never going to be a better day trader. And that's it. I swear to God, the people in the chat, like, he's just an affiliate. Whatever, bros. Whatever. I was not an affiliate for 7 years. I never got paid by anybody for 7 years on YouTube. I worked a full-time, you know, like I was filming and editing for 7 years before I started actually becoming an affiliate. It's crazy. Like, it's fucking crazy. God. PW, what's up with this rebate bullshit? I got the rebates banned from every prop firm in the space. Don't worry, chat. I helped you. The problem with the rebates is very simple. What's the problem with the rebates? What happens when some little Indian guy, he goes and he figures out, okay, if I offer a 15% rebate, and I'm gonna undercut every affiliate out there, and I'm gonna make a ton of money, right? And he's basically just paying to make money at that point. And that's the issue. Randall Paul Academy, $500 is a lot per day. Oh my, guys. I think sometimes I feel like I don't speak English. I think am I confusing the people? When I said $500 payout, I didn't say make $500 in one day. I said try to aim to get a $500 payout. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like just get a small payout, a $50 payout, a $100 payout. Guys, like don't take everything I say literal. You know what I mean? Like don't take everything so fucking literal. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. People are like, yeah, but Patrick, $500 is hard. God, no hablo español inglés. No hablo inglés. No hablo inglés. I speak no English. All right, again, the moral of the story is like I'm saying, if you aim low, if you trade with small size, if you have an actual plan, that's how you become a better day trader. You're not going to become a better day trader by blowing up accounts every day. right? You're not learning. You're not progressing. There's no progress. Even me, like even little guys, literally on my live account, right? I've got millions of dollars, right? I got millions of fucking dollars. I do, right? In my live account. You know what's funny? People won't believe me, but I swear to God, my live account, if you look, I have a $10,000 a day auto liquidate threshold. I told my broker, I'm like, look, I don't want to lose more than $10,000 in one day, right? That's just like, I know that if I lose more than $10,000 in a day, that it's, you know, it's not going to be good. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to like, I'm not going to like, it's not gonna be good. So even like me, someone who's a millionaire, I put a maximum loss of $10,000 on my personal account every day. Because that way, if I hit $10,000, I get maxed out and I'm done. I can't trade anymore. You know? So it just goes back to like, if you're a beginner trader, have a $100 loss, you know? Have a $100 max loss per day. And look at the Nasdaq, right back down now. Quite the time to chopping. See, the problem is like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna just like get short just because, you know, like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna get short here. Looks good for a short. So let me get short really quickly. Looks like it's about to chop. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Patrick, do you watch the 5-minute chart? Yes, sir. I watch very simple. I kind of go back and forth between like the 1 minute, the 5-minute chart, right? I got the hourly chart. I got the 15-minute chart. Kind of looking at, okay, what's the bigger picture look like? Right now, we're looking at like 5-minute chart. You can kind of see we're just kind of chopping around here. If I look at the hourly chart, I'm like, okay, you know, we have the previous high here. We got a pivot point up there, 24,050. We took out all this on that data. You know, we dumped all the way back into this 830, 840 level, pumped it right back up. So very indecisive move here. 30-minute chart, big old chop. 15-minute chart ain't very pretty either. Like when I say when something looks like, when it doesn't look pretty or, you know, it doesn't like look good, it's kind of the sense of like, if you look, I mean, yesterday was not very pretty either, but so like this here, you know, like that looks a lot better for like a bear flag in the sense of you get this is your pull, right? This is your flag. We break the bear flag, we move down. If you go to like the 1-minute chart and look at that, you'll see kind of how it looks a lot better, right? It's like a lot better looking bear flag in the sense that we like kind of, this is our low of the flagpole. All right, we're kind of, I mean, you might have gotten short here below 900, had a stop above the 910s. It did kind of push back up a little bit, but then it starts to roll back down again. So like that's a lot better looking, you know, bear flag. But you know, the problem is like we're just at all-time highs right now. You know, it's not easy. This shit ain't easy, man. It's just like it's hard to trade this shit. The ES and the Nasdaq look very different. That's not a good sign either. Because that basically is telling me that I'd say well, you got the Dow. The Dow's up. The ES is up a lot more. So it's like I'm like cautious to be short, Because I'd be worried this thing's chopping around here. Microsoft's back up. Nvidia is making new lows right now. Nvidia making new lows. It's hard to be long on the Nasdaq while Nvidia is making new lows, right? Think about that. Like, look at Nvidia. If it loads up here. See how Nvidia is moving down here? Nvidia broke the 15-minute range to the downside. So, obviously, Nvidia is a big player in the Nasdaq, right? It's just that's a big player. Apple is, see, Apple's like kind of up as well. Look at Apple. Apple broke to the upside. So that's why we're chopping. That's why the Nasdaq's chopping. We have Apple up. We have Nvidia down. We have Microsoft flat. So until something like really happens, like cleans up here, I'm not that worried about it. What's the story on the Apple phone? The new Apple phone? I haven't even heard about it yet. Apple Air. It's kind of like, I was looking at it like, is that going to be an inverted head and shoulders? But like, kind of not. Kind of got the head and shoulders playing out here on this. Maybe this comes back up and then it rolls off again. Coach John said he still got the iPhone 11. I mean, I kind of just like, I don't have a case on my phone. And the way I live my life, basically, whenever I buy a new phone whenever this phone breaks. And I've had this phone for a minute. It's kind of funny. It's actually pretty beat up. That's my car on there. My car on there. Oh, my car. Look at that thing. Woo! Your risk is very strict here. I mean, I don't know. Good thing you didn't watch the rest of the week. Good thing you didn't watch the rest of the week. Good thing you weren't watching Monday through Wednesday, because you would have felt a little differently about that. I don't know. I feel a responsibility, right? I feel a responsibility for people that watch my live stream that like. You know, I really like, I thought about it. I've been thinking about it. I'm like, man, you know, I got to be a little bit more responsible. You know, it's fun to get views. It's fun to get people talking. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I got to have a little bit of like responsibility in the sense that I'm not just like, you know, really pushing the wrong narrative. So. All right, Nasdaq just chopping around. We kind of did that little bit of a head and shoulders type thing, right? Where we kind of went back up, look a little flumpy, but maybe we start to break down. The problem is the VWAP's right here. I mean, the ES is still kind of just bulling out right now, so tricky. Like, you could put on a trade, you know, you could put on a trade, but for at what extent, you know, for what reward, really, is the issue, you know? It's kind of like, yeah, I could get short right here, but it's like, Kind of want to avoid that. Now the ES back down there to the VWAP. If you guys saw, there is an affiliate out there that's been offering cash rebates, right? He's been offering cash rebates. So I basically went to all the different prop firms and I said, listen, this ain't good for anybody. It's a race to zero. It's just gonna cause issues. There's gonna be scams. There's gonna be problems. You know, like what happens if somebody says, oh, I'll give you a 20% rebate, but then never actually, you know, does the rebate. So it's a lot of problems. So the funny thing is, I'm not even an affiliate of Tradeify, but guess what? They did it. Tradeify did it. Everybody did it. Everybody did it now. So I think we all know who the king of the space is. First one to do it. We had Lucid Trading stepped up, My Footed Futures, Take Profit Trader, everybody. Even the Funding Ticks. Dude, I forget. There's so many fucking names of these prop firms, man. Do I hate Brian Stonk that much? No, I don't hate him. But I just wanted to remind him who the boss is. You know, if you look, this all happened. Oh, look. On September 8th, he was sitting there bragging about how I don't give back. How I don't give back to my followers, so. And that he's the only one that gives back. So I had to, you know, remind him who daddy is. Yeah, the news is that Lucid's gonna have Tradeivate soon. We actually had a meeting with Lucid the other day. They seem to be very down with it. So I think we'll probably see Lucid in the BDH sooner than later. Hey, JMU, what's up, doggy? I know JMU is a supporter of the funny thing is there was not one affiliate who was happy about Brian Stonk offering a cash rebate. Kiss YouTube, dude, he does give back. I used Smart Profit and I got $400 back. What did you give back? Hey, bro. Cool, dude. I guess he's gonna have to do something else now. Yeah, hey, wait, hold on a second. Kiss YouTube. You spent, how much money did you spend? Hey, how much money did you spend? How much money did you spend to get $400, bro? 5%. How much money did you spend to get $400 back? By the way, the problem also is that Brian promotes the fact that he does cash rebate, but what he doesn't tell people is that Apex banned it months ago and that other firms weren't allowing it either. So, and here's the thing, right? Like, I could offer the biggest rebate in the entire space, right? I could say 15% rebate for everybody who uses PW code, and it would put all the other affiliates out of business. You know? I would put all the other affiliates out of business, and guess what? Who would be crying then? Who would be crying then? What's a cash rebate? Well, it's basically people use the code PW. People use the code PW, and then you get a rebate, cash rebate. So basically, I'd be paying you to use my code. I mean, I would literally put every single affiliate out of business because I have the biggest commission out of every affiliate out there. So I could literally offer 15% rebate. Hey JMU, do you think you could compete if I offered a 15% rebate? Like there's like, you know, financially, would that make sense? Could other affiliates offer a 15% rebate? What would I get in return? Well, the fact is, like I said, I have a higher percentage. And then guess what? If I offer 15%, well, then some Indian guy, he could pretty much give up his entire affiliate, you know, and do a rebate and make 2% and still be rich. So that's the problem. It's just like, it's a race to zero. And also, to be honest, like, I don't want to be sitting there all day fucking issuing $3 rebates. Be like, hey, thank you for using the code PW. Here's your $2 back. Why do I care? Because I'm the king of this industry. All right, I've got to stand up when I see the issue. The fact that the prop firms didn't ban it 3 months ago blows my mind. The fact that a YouTuber, Patrick Wieland, had to go and basically be like, hey guys, you're paying affiliates to compete against you. Right? Like, that's the crazy part. Like, how is it that I am the one that talked reality, you know? I'm an idiot. I don't even know what I'm doing, and I have to tell people how to run their business. That gets crazy to me. I give props to Apex. They did it like 2 months ago. They put it in their affiliate agreement, no cash rebates. Keeson said, don't agree, rebates are good. Okay, well, good luck, bro. Like I said, I could put every single affiliate out of business and I could just put my code everywhere, and everybody else, why would you use anybody else's code if you can get an additional 15% discount with PW? Even if you love Brian Stonk, would you not do it? You know what I mean? If you're spending $1,000 and you could get $150 back, would you not use my code even if you hate me? You make all your money from affiliate, nothing from trading. You might be right. You might be right. I never made no money trading before. There's that bull flag kind of playing out there. Back to the VWAP here. Put in another little lower high. This is kind of that head and shoulders type bullshit we were talking about. But we're right there at the VWAP. It's hard to get. We're just, where are we at? We're in the middle of the 15-minute range. I never made no money trading, but I've been on top of the leaderboard, every single leaderboard. But I guess, you know, I got lucky a couple times. I was on top of the Tradeify leaderboard. I was on the Top Step leaderboard, even when I wasn't an affiliate. I got $355,000 payout from one account. I made 30% in my Funding Ticks account. Fugazi, I guess. You know, nobody wants to talk about how I've gotten $1 million in payouts. Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that, man. So what you're saying is the customer wins and the affiliate loses. No, what I'm saying is everybody loses. Everybody loses at the end of the day. Because like I said, what happens when somebody comes along and says they're gonna give a 20% rebate, right? And they pull the plug, they rug pull everybody. What happens then? Is the customer gonna be happy about that? You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna be upset? Who's the customer gonna go to? The customer is gonna go to the prop firm and be like, hey, I used this code. I was supposed to get a 20% rebate, but I never got it. You guys owe me money now. Steve, it's a... Whatever, bro. We give away thousands of accounts here monthly. We got 5 accounts to give away today, actually. But I guess nobody ever wins around here. Just me, only Patrick. My goal is this, I want to give away 500 accounts a month. I've been working on making that happen, okay? So give me a little bit of time. I'm working it. I'm going to pay $100,000 a month to buy more accounts to give away on the stream, okay? I'm working on it. I'm working on it, okay? Give me some time. And also, I know I can't really tell you everything, but let's just say that there's something big coming, and it's going to be really, really big. Yeah, I've literally given away, I've paid out thousands of dollars live on YouTube for just people watching the stream. Nasdaq just kind of chopping around here, 950 area. ES is going nowhere. I'm staying out of it. I want to walk away green today. To be honest, you know, I'm kind of like, man, I just want to walk away green today. That's my goal, is to walk away green here. I don't want to be frustrated. I don't want to be pissed off. Kish YouTube, for others to use your code. Let me tell you something, Kish. Can I tell you something? You want to hear a truth? Last month, I did 10 times the amount of affiliate revenue than Brian Stonk. But like I said, I'm just trying to avoid me having to issue a rebate and then driving the whole entire market to zero and then causing more issues. And then, you know, it's not going to end well for anybody, because I'll end up winning. If we want to do the rebate thing, guess what? I'm going to win. And then every affiliate's going to be crying about how Patrick can offer a 15% rebate. And then they're going to ban rebates anyway. So think about it. Like, it's literally like, I'm trying to avoid what is going to happen if the rebates keep allowing. I'm trying to stop you guys from getting scammed as well. There's a lot of newbies in this space, and they'll see some guy on Twitter saying that you get 50% rebate with my code, and then guess what? They're gonna use it, and they're gonna be like, oh, look, I get all my money back. And they're gonna get scammed. You're not that powerful. What do you mean? I am that powerful. What are you talking about? I'm the biggest and the largest. Look at the views. Nobody does it bigger. Nobody. We got winners here. 5 take profit trader accounts. We got Artur. Bro, what the fuck kind of name is this? Lustarininen. We got Amir. We got Christian. We got Alex, and we got Gerla. Fucking what? Gerla. Hey, for the person who thinks that, like, yeah, but it's not a random. But this is what you don't understand. Why do people not, like, I still try to wonder, like, are people that talk to me, are they retarded? Because think about it. Again, it goes back to what? Okay, yeah, it's Brian right now, but what happens when every little fucking scammer figures out that they can convince people to use their code based off of offering a rebate? All right, do you not see where that goes? It'll just be a race to zero. You're gonna see ads all over Twitter. You're gonna see ads all over Google where it's like, use our code, get an additional 20% off. And then what happens? They're not gonna issue the rebates. Come on, it's just like, oh gosh. Just don't get it, do you? Oh, all right, Nasdaq holding up here. I think we got to go higher now. I would think, right? So, yeah, but why, Steve, why even allow rebates in general? Why not let consumers just choose who they want to support at the end of the day? You know what I mean? You're not stopping anyone from getting scammed. It's a simple solution. The prop firms can easily work with the trader for the rebates and ensure the trader gets it. But that's the point. The prop firms don't want... Oh my God. The prop firms already offer a discount, right? So if a prop firm is 30% off, what happens when fucking some kid goes, hey, I'll give you additional 20%. That's now 50%. So all these people, if they go to the prop firm, like, hey, I used the code, but I never got my rebate. Now the prop firm is in trouble because they're getting chargebacks. It's causing issues for everybody. It's just, God. Oh my God. I don't get it. Whatever. Hey, it don't matter what you all think. It's banned. So it is what it is. It's banned. So you can talk about it all you want, but it's done. It's over. No more discussion. Over. God. It's like literally like, why are you, first off, if you love Brian Stonk, why the fuck are you here? This is the most unfucking beta retarded live stream there is. So you can go watch Brian lose money live on YouTube every day. Go for it. It's all good. Someone said, we don't like it. You don't like the competition. Okay. Did I not already say what happens? Guys, it's not about competition. I could destroy Brian. What happens when I offer 15%? If I offer 15% rebate, what happens? What happens? Do you think every affiliate's not going to cry about it? Do you think every affiliate's not going to go, this isn't fair? This isn't fair. This isn't fair. Why does Patrick get to offer 15% rebate? That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm literally trying to avoid me having to destroy everybody else. Because that's where it'll go. If I offer 10%, Brian offers 15, I offer 20. The next person offers 25% rebate. And before you know it, it's just one big fuck fest of rebates. God, it's crazy. Yeah. I could literally make it so that I am the only affiliate in this whole entire industry that gets paid. I could make that happen. But I'm trying to stop that from happening. Why does it matter? You're an affiliate, so you can do whatever you want. Well, that's the thing. Now that rebates are banned, we don't have to worry about that. ES is still kind of breaking out, pushing up. I mean, I feel like if I get long here, I'd be chasing this thing, right? Right? Would I be chasing this? Why don't you mind your own business instead of firing everyone? Hey, Dennis, this is my business. I run this prop firm space. I've been here for how long now? Right? I've been here for how long? I was there when Top Step launched the one-step program. Right? I've been there. I have literally had a exact influence on this industry for the last 3 years. I talk to every single prop firm every day. The owners of every prop firm. If I call right now, they answer. I am the boss. Joel said he got short. Where are you short from, Joel? Where are you short from? Where'd you get short at? Why would you get short? The fuck? Joel, where are you short at? I mean, tell me where there was a good short at. You can't call Patak right now. I mean, I got his number. He just got me blocked. I got Michael Patak's number. He just got me blocked. So yeah, he wouldn't answer. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You right with that. You right with that one. You win. You win, chat. Chat wins on that one. Nasdaq still just pumping, man. Pumping it. We were talking about rebates while the Nasdaq was going straight up. Why did I should have got long at the VWAP. Good Lord. Mantis said, I saw how you were at the start of trading and where you are now. Big congrats. Hey, thank you. We're back, baby. We're back. Oh, Lord. She's squeezing now. NVIDIA back up. 177. I see it. What about it? I'm hopefully going to get a text message here that my trophy truck is somewhere near the BDH. They're dropping the trophy truck off to the BDH today. I'm fired up. Trophy truck. Like, do we look for a pullback breakout type setup here, or do we just jump in long? ES is like going. Nasdaq's right here at that pivot point. We broke out of the opening range. I'm gonna try a little long against all odds, just for a quick little squeak. Just a quick little squeak. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh baby. Oh baby. When's the next Apex sale? They're on sale right now. Look at the screen, bro. What? It's 80% off right now. What's this guy talking about? When's the next Apex sale? Dude, I don't think, like, do people look at the stream when they type in the chat? You know? Do people, I don't know. Do they look at the stream when they type? They'd be like, Patrick, are you long or are you short? I'm like, sir? Do you look at the stream when you ask questions? Someone said get long at the top. Hell yeah, buddy. It might not be the top forever. Might not be the top forever, but maybe it's the top. I don't know. I'll try to add into this a little bit, maybe too, as well, if we pull back. Ugh. My mouth. Aw. Trying to look to add into this if we kind of like start to go through the 15s again and then sell all of it into the push here. Getting very tight, both the ES and the Nasdaq. We like maybe dip down into here, can add into it, but I think we might just rip here. NVIDIA's coming back up. Nasdaq's got room. He's got to get through that pivot point there at the 20s. Need some commitment here. I kind of want to add, but like we're just not getting that. Ooh, a little bit of, ooh, a little bit, ooh, a little bit. Maybe I won't add. Maybe I won't add. We not add. I'm not add. Not add. Not add. Not add. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh God. Going for them 10 points a day, boys. 10 points only. 10 points only. Baby Jesus. This shit's rigged. This shit's rigged. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Got stuck right at the fucking pivot point. Right at the fucking pivot point, man. All right, we swiped this 24,000 area. I'm adding. Oh no, 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 no. A little bit more. A little bit more. I wanted to add. I want to add down here. Oh. Oh. Maybe a little bit more. And maybe here. Oh. Yeah, go a little lower first. Go a little lower first. Go to this fair value gap right here. Fair value gap 95s. Fair value gap. What's my stop loss? $1 million. 10-point target, 100-point stop. Can't lose, boys. Risk to reward on point. I mean, I was hoping to get that push, but now we got to probably hold a little longer to make it worthwhile, but. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit here. Just a little tickle. Little tickle. Little tickle. Hey, by the way, people, don't follow me. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea how to trade. I'm an idiot. I'm a retard, okay? I buy cars and trucks, and I don't know what I'm doing. So don't follow me. But, you know. If this works out, I'm a genius. If it doesn't work out, then it's the market maker's fault. Think about that, all right? That is the truth here, people. If this trade works out, I'm the best to ever do it. If it don't work out, we're gonna blame the fucking market makers, okay? Because this shit's rigged. This shit's fucking rigged, okay? I'm telling you. Add more. No! No! Come on, Nasdaq, make me look smart. Come on, Nasdaq, make me look smart here. I need to look smart so I can sell more courses. Help me, Nasdaq, please. If I can sell more courses, then I can buy more trophy trucks, and then I can go more, I can do more races. I need more $600,000. I need $600,000 more. $600,000 more. Please help me. Oh, we were green for a second. We were green for a moment, for a brief moment. We are for a brief moment. La 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 la. What's that song? La 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 la. What's the name of that song? Who knows that song? La 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 la. Whenever I'm in a trade, sometimes weird songs just pop in my head. I don't know the name of them. Who's got that name? La 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 la. No, what is that song name? Nobody knows that song name? No, it's not Freebird. Like la 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 la. The what? Kiwi? What's a kiwi? I don't know. Mysterious Girl? Is that what it is? It's a Caribbean song. Yeah, I know the Caribbean song. What's the Caribbean song? Oh, God. Yeah, that one. Inner Circle Sweet. Sweat or sweet? Sweat. All right, let's see if we can. I gotta find that now. There we go. Yo, this song is provocative. Whoa. Oh Lord, this is not looking good, chat. I think we're okay though. Don't worry, dollar cost average for the win. We can't lose if we don't sell. Right? 42 contracts, we're good. La la la, la 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 la. Someone's gonna tune in this live stream right now and be like, what the fuck? This guy's down $12,000? Show us how much you're down. Right now I'm down 10,000. Should I cut it off or let it ride? Let it ride. La 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 long, long. It's coming down. Really coming down here. Nvidia got stuck. All right, the chat right now said 48% said cut it. 53% said to go to the moon. I think that means I'm supposed to add more. All right. La 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 la. We can't lose if we don't lose, chat. I gotta go pee. Be right back. Man, my pee is like neon green. Is that bad? Any doctors here? It's okay, right? I think it's because I drink all the electrolytes. No, it's too much vitamins. I drink water. I think it's my vitamins. I've been taking this one vitamin called horny goat weed. It's supposed to make your pee-pee grow. All I've noticed is I've just got really bright green pee. Dude. This is not good, chat. Drink more just white water. What the fuck's white water? Water's white? I didn't know water had a race. Fuck. Little did I know, man. This whole time I've been living in this world where I never knew that there was white water and different color waters. I thought it was all just clear. I thought, you know, like, I thought it was like clear water. Y'all, and why is everybody worried right now? Everybody's worried. I'm a millionaire. It's okay, chat. We're only down like 0.1% of my total net worth right now. 0.01%. We're chilling. This would have been the perfect short. You're not wrong. Damn it. I mean, I think like we're still bullish. After 11 o'clock, we're going to the moon. After 11 o'clock, we're going to the moon, boys. Oh, yay. La 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 lam, la 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 lam, lum blum blum. So I say to myself, if she loves me or not, but the dread I know that love is his together. But with a little bit of this and a little bit of that, the lyrics goes on the attack. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm never gonna let you down. La lam, lum lum blum. Ah la 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 lam, ah la 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 lam, ah la 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 lam la 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 lam blum. Ah la 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 lam. 1 more minute till launch time, boys. 1 more minute till launch. I've got this to say to you. Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. La 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 la. People be like, Patrick, how rich are you? I don't know, man. I got $100 bill. I got $200. Oh, I only got $200. All I got. I only got $200. Put that back away. But I do got a gator. I got a crocodile. I think it's a gator. Alligator skin wallet. Look at that. I got my PW in there. That's how you know you're rich. You know you're rich when your wallet got your name in it. Let everybody know. Use the code PW. La 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 la. I want to be a big brown eyes. I'm gonna sell some here just to like make my average a lot better. Now I look like a genius. Look at my average now. Now I look like a fucking genius. I look like a fucking genius now, don't I? Look how good, look at my average now, motherfuckers. Ooh! We can't lose. Someone said, I thought when it says Gucci. Yeah, fuck your Gucci wallet. Ain't nobody, I ain't fucking gay wearing no Gucci wallet. Who the fuck wears Gucci? I wear BDH. BDH, BDH, BDH. Think about it. Why the fuck would I pay a bunch of money to wear a logo from another brand? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't get it. Why people do that? Like, why people are like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a new Balenciaga t-shirt and walk around with a fucking Balenciaga logo, you know? Like, what the fuck? I ain't Balenciaga. Like, why? I'm paying a bunch of money to be a fucking walking billboard. Like, what a fucking dumb idea. This guy do drugs, no doubts. Impossible to like this without it. Hey, can you tell me how fucking retarded you are? This guy do drugs, no doubt. Impossible to like this without it. What does that even mean? Like, just tell me you're fucking broke without telling me you're broke. Like, you guys literally think I do drugs. Guys, I woke up this morning and I did a bunch of cocaine and then I'm on the YouTube and now use my code. Use my code. Use my code. It's fucking crazy. I literally wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock. I go for like a fucking 5-mile run, walk, whatever the fuck I'm in the mood for. I get my head straight. I drink a couple of C4s. People be crazy. They just never seen someone who fucking wins as much as me. Look at my entry now. Oh my God, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Someone goes, Patrick, you're still long, or am I now short? What? 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 What did he say? Dude, I have guys, I'm confused. Oh my God. Patrick, are you long or are you short? My brain hurts. I gotta leave. I gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna take profit right here. I can't. My brain is hurting right now. I just cannot keep living in this world that we're living in. I need to go like sit in the wild and just like look at some trees, or I just need to do anything but look at this chat right now. I'm just gonna go outside and just stare at the fucking sun. You know, honestly, like I just need to go do something because my brain is absolutely fucking fried right now. I just cannot. I just can't keep doing this, people. My intelligence is getting less and less daily. I just be like, You know, I can't. I just can't keep doing this anymore. I can't keep living like this anymore. Oh my God. Fucking A. Fuck. Come on. Why the Nasdaq gotta do some stupid shit like this? Just pump already. Just get my fucking target. This is fine. Why? Fuck you, Nasdaq. I want to go home. I gotta go home. I want to go home. Finally, I can go home now. I'm going home. Goodbye. I cannot live like this anymore. I don't know. I made like, I don't know. I made some money there, I guess. Patrick, are you going to go after 1 million subscribers on YouTube? If so, what are you planning to reach it? When are you planning to? I was thinking that maybe I would release a sex tape. I got a pretty good sex tape of me and the editor. I mean, me and Victoria. Could be a thing, you know. Go viral on the internet. Get 1 million subscribers. Oh man. Imagine being a millionaire and acting like this. Hey guys, I want to tell you all a little secret. I want to tell you all a secret. Have you ever watched WWE? Has anybody ever watched a WWE before? Anybody? Has anybody ever heard of the WWE? Has anybody ever heard of the WWE before? You know, like, do people watch WWE and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe, you know, like, I can't believe Hulk Hogan is, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, do people watch this? Do they, like, people are like, oh, look at this. Oh, why would, oh my God. Oh, look, oh. You know, like, oh, look at this guy. He's upset right now. Look how mad he is. Oh my God. I can't believe it. You know, like, do people watch WWE and think that? Like, is that a thing? Like, you know, like, do people watch WWE and they're like, oh man, look how real this is. Do you like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know this was coming? Oh, wow.
Just had to know.
Like, do people on the internet, do they watch this and they're like, oh my God, I cannot believe that this guy just threw this other guy on the ground. Like, huh, why would he do that? That is so inappropriate. You know what I mean? Does nobody watch that? You know what I mean? Yeah, rip to the Hulk as well. Yeah, I'm just wondering, you know, do people watch WWE and say, and like, do they comment the same thing? Do you think, like, do people comment the same thing? Do they comment the same thing? Oh man, that's all I'm wondering. Dude, I think people in Europe think that WWE. Do you think? Wait, hold on a second. I think it's the people in Europe. You know, I think they watch WWE and they're like, wow, this is really how Americans act. You know, this is like really Americans, you know, this is like America. They saw Hulk Hogan, right? And they're like, oh my God, this is, you know, like, I can't believe it. I can't believe Hulk Hogan is like a real thing. You know, I think people, I honestly think that. I think literally like people around the world, you know, they'd be watching videos of Hulk Hogan and they're like, man, America's fucking crazy. You know, like, I think people literally do that. Oh, dude, those Americans are crazy. I can't believe America's. Look at this guy. Oh my God.
He put perfect into the post.
Oh, he punched him.
Actually, he was saved by the post that time, I think. Saved? How do you get saved hitting the post? Well, look at him the post. Over the top. Here he goes.
Oh,
Yes.
but he threw him onto the hard ground.
I don't believe it.
The double team by Hogan and Edge. Oh, double boot. What a match. Hogan calling
I can't.
for Edge
Oh.
to the outside.
Yes, Ric Flair is what we need. Where's some Ric Flair? Some Ric Flair highlights. Guys, I think y'all need to understand. This is me. I am Ric Flair.
In Kashmir. Woo, 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 woo. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. Who made this coat? Hugo Boss, Armani. You set it up, broke. Hell, my life just started, Jack. You keep your mouth shut. I'm gonna go in there and slap your face. I ain't leaving. I'll wear a $15,000 Rolex and you get on Space Mountain. You'll be like this. And now, you and I are limousine riding, jet flying, just stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. Oh. Who are you? Never tell me how to wrestle. Right life. Big cities. I am Ric Flair, the President of the United States. I kissed all the girls in the neighborhood and made them cry. Kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding. Bischoff, you turn the camera off and I'll be naked when you come back.
I mean, that is literally what I do, people. And I think people think that I get upset and I'm actually like mad, but I'm not. I'm actually like, I'm just kind of laughing, right? Because it's kind of funny because I look at my bank account and I'm like, damn, you know, like, don't think that I don't actually like, you know, I'm not actually like yelling and screaming while I'm trading normally, you know. I just like, I think people are confused, you know. So I try to be a little, you know, a little bit of both. I try to give people real advice, like earlier when we talked about, you know, like the idea of aiming for small profit days. And then, you know, sometimes I got to put on a little entertainment. I got to let everybody talk about me. Because, I mean, that's the truth. That is the truth. If you want to make money in this world of influencing or YouTubing, whatever it is, the only way to get there is to get people to talk about you. And it's just the truth. It's 100% the truth. It is what it is. It's all funny until someone shoots you. Yeah, well, fuck you, Ed. That's the kind of wrong place, wrong time, bro. Yeah, real fucking funny. Like, yeah, let's kill Patrick Wieland because he goes on YouTube and does a free live stream. Like, that'd be real great, wouldn't it? That'd be the peak of humanity. Think about, you know, like, that's literally like, what a fucking like piece of shit thing to say. Insane. So, if y'all could do me a favor, if you're still watching, I know y'all don't really care, but like maybe we'll do a giveaway. How about this? I'm gonna do a giveaway for the chat who's still watching. Right? I got my new video here. Talking about the Subaru WRX. Go leave a comment down below, and I'll pick a winner to give $500 cash to. No code needed. No nothing. Hit the like button, subscribe button. We'll pick a winner here. Blow it up. There's a link there in the chat. Link in the chatty chat. Leave a comment on the video, hit the like button, and then I will we'll pick a winner here. The Nasdaq's still going higher. I mean, everybody was making fun of me for being retarded and said I had no idea how to trade. And I mean, sure, maybe it wasn't the best idea to kind of get long on my first ad, but I think, you know, when you look at it now, it kind of makes a lot of sense. Kind of adding into this pullback there. So the thing is, I want to point out, like, I was not dollar cost averaging against the trend, right? Like, the market wasn't going up and I wasn't just trying to short. I was adding into the trend, right? What do we got? We got a higher, we held the lows. So I was looking for this, like, kind of a pullback, the breakout. Maybe I could have been a little bit more patient, you know, to get in long, but I had a plan, you know, I really did. I had a plan, and that's what we did. And that's trading. Like, that is literally trading, you know what I mean? You're going to have trades that you're going to get into, and they're not going to go in your favor right away. But if you have a plan, if you have a process, you can make money. And again, I'm not sitting here telling you to dollar cost average, but like, if you have a plan and you're like, hey, You know, I want to get long. I think the Nasdaq's going to go higher. So what, like, how can I do that safely? I'm like, okay, I'm going to start out with just one contract, right? One contract. And then like, I'm going to kind of like add into it. Now, if I would have went in with 100 contracts long at the 24,000 area, like right up there, yeah, that would have been pretty fucking dumb. But I was like, hey, I'll go in with one. If it pops up into here, at least I got a little bit of profit, right? I made a little bit. If it gives me an opportunity to get some pullbacks here, well, then I'm okay with that. As long as we're pretty much, you know, following the trend, we're putting in a higher low, higher lows. We got the VWAP down there. I was fine with that. I thought it was totally fine to be adding into that, especially for all the ICT traders out there. I mean, you've got that 5-minute fair value gap, pretty much the middle of that 5-minute candle. That's like a very bullish pullback. Especially going into the idea that we have the 1050 to the 11 o'clock little kind of movement there that we normally get every day, a little bit more volatility. And then that push. A lot of times that 1050 to 11 o'clock time frame is when we get a little bit of a reversal. You know, it might be like if you're short, the market might squeeze up. If you're long, the market might sell off, vice versa. But again, you know, focus on the bigger picture here. The ES has only been going higher. So the way I look at it is I'm like, fuck, ES is going to the moon. It's really hard to believe that the Nasdaq's going to just start crashing. So that's just the way I look at it, to be honest. It might not be, you know, you might not like it. You might think I'm fucking retarded, but it is what it is. Look, we're making new highs now. P&L on the day, it's like 20 grand. 20 grand on the day. And then I got 3,000 in my personal live account. I made some money in my take profit trader accounts earlier there. You see those, made 500 bucks. Just one trade, 2 trades on that this morning, but my goal for these accounts is just kind of like, I don't know, I'm going to try to like take like 1 or 2 trades a day, you know, get my 20 points, get my 5 points, whatever it is, and then kind of just fuck with the other stuff. These are live cash accounts, so I can get a payout right away. But I kind of want to show people, I'm like, hey, you know, with 5 accounts, making 500 bucks in each account, that's 2,500 bucks. That's 2,500 bucks, right? That's a good day for most people. Look at this thing, still going higher, by the way. So there's the breakout. This is what I kind of wanted to see earlier. Yeah, I was like looking for that long here, but well, what's funny is look, like it's like 1045, 1050. We get this little pullback, the ding, 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 and then look, squeezing up there now. These are Take Profit Trader live accounts. Yes. If you look, they are live. Do I find it better to use multiple accounts in small wins or one big account and a bigger win? I don't know. I mean, I'd say it's probably better to use multiple accounts. Because here's the thing too, right? Here's the thing too. Ivan said, can you zoom in a bit more? Nah, get the fuck out of here, Ivan. I'm going to get a bad review on Twitter now. Some Ivan's going to go, hey, I just asked him to zoom in more, and then he banned me. He's an asshole. He's such a terrible person. Ivan's the same fucking idiot that was talking shit earlier. Now he wants me to zoom in to help him. Get the fuck out of here. Guys, I'm like a fucking elephant. I see everything. I see what people are commenting in the chat. I see everything. So if you want to talk shit and then you want to like pretend that you didn't talk shit, get the fuck out of here. I ain't got no time for it. Patrick Wieland, how long did it take you to take How long did it take TPT to move you live once you made? Like 24 hours, basically. Well, I signed the form and did all that, so. William Bauer, if I had to start fresh, how would I do it? I'll tell you exactly how to do it. I'll literally tell you exactly what to do. You go to Take Profit Trader. You get 5 50K accounts. You get 5 50K accounts. You get them activated, right? You get them funded. You trade small. You go for $100 a day. Once you're in a fucking funded account, you go for $100 a day, bro. That's 5 accounts, $100 a day. That's $500 a day. You then start getting some payouts. You take that money out and put that aside. You're going to blow up at some point. You have a little bit of cash ready for that blow up. You do it again, and you just keep taking that money, just a little bit of money here and there. Just keep pulling it out. Keep pulling it out. Small amounts. I'm telling you, I think people really don't understand the actual mental, like the gift that you give yourself, right? The gift is very simple. Like if you can prove to yourself mentally, emotionally, that you can get a payout, even if it's a small payout. You know what I mean? Like even if it's a very small payout, what are you doing? You're reinforcing good behavior. You're reinforcing the fact of like, hey, I'm following my plan. I'm getting payouts. I'm doing what I need to do, right? You're going to have red days. You're going to blow up accounts. It's part of it, but it's reinforcing. Where the problem is when you're a new trader, if all you're worried about is trying to make $10,000, you're going to blow the fuck up because you're going to be up a couple $1,000s on day one. And then the next day you're going to be down 5,000. And then there's no consistency because you're just chasing that like FOMO. You're chasing that greed. And trust me, like when I speak about this stuff, guys, when I talk about all this stuff, I don't talk about it because I think you all are fucking morons. I talk about it because like I went through all of this, right? Like I went through every idea, every game plan, every gimmick. I've done it. Like I've literally done this for 9 years now. And I know what helps me and I know how I got to where I'm at. And it wasn't because I was chasing fucking home run trades, right? It's so difficult and it's possible. Don't get me wrong. Like you can get to that point where you're fucking making millions of dollars, but it's going to be very, 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 very hard, right? It's going to be extremely hard. So what is possible? I think it is a very realistic goal, a very realistic idea to be like, hey, if I can make $100 a day, like if I could just consistently make $100 a day, like I'd be in a lot better place mentally. Instead of chasing that $10,000 fucking, Moby Dick fucking, I want that, So again, like I'm speaking from experience. I went through those dark times where all I cared about was getting a big payout. Where all I cared about was trying to fucking, I'm going to post a big P&L on Twitter. Right? I've been there. It's fun. It's cool when it works. But the problem is, ain't all the people that are showing those big payouts, they're showing those big P&Ls, they ain't showing you when they blow up. They ain't showing you how much money you spent on evals. Right? Like they're not showing that. So it's easy to go on Twitter and see all these little fucking 20-year-old little idiots posting about how they made $100,000 today. But trust me, it's like, it ain't, if they were making hundreds of thousands of dollars truthfully, like really, like truthfully, they wouldn't be on Twitter posting about it, right? They'd just be making it. They'd be like, hey, I make $100,000 a day. And they'd be making, you know what I mean? Like if you're that good at trading and you can consistently make $100,000 every day, then why even post about it on Twitter? Why even talk about it? Why go and start a Discord? That's the way I look at it. Hey, Patrick, is there a consistency rule in the Take Profit Trader Pro accounts? There is no consistency rule. The only consistency rule for Take Profit Trader is in the eval.
Hey Patrick, is there a consistency rule in TPT Pro accounts?
No. I mean, honestly, the Take Profit Trader live account is the best there is right now. And I'm not even like, not because I'm an influencer, but just like when you really think about it. Think about it like this, right? For Take Profit Trader, I paid, what do I pay? You pay what, $100 or whatever. What's the fucking 50K account? 120 bucks, $130 right now? All in cost. So I paid for that. And then I get $2,500 drawdown, right? I get like $2,500 drawdown for a 50K account. So that's $2,500 that they're basically giving me to trade in a live account, right? Like when you really think about that, that's pretty crazy. So the nice thing is once you're in the live account, once you're in the Pro Plus account, there is no trailing drawdown. Chef Trade says that I bought your course. One of the best purchases that I've made in my trading journey. Yes, there is intraday drawdown in the Pro account. Correct. But once you get into the Pro Plus account, think about it. You're paying literally $300, whatever it is. Let's say $100, you know, for $2,500 of cash to trade with. It's pretty fucking insane. And you can have 5 live accounts. These are all live accounts. Like these are all live accounts. And the best part is, at the end of today, I can go get a $2,500 payout. Right? Like I can then go pay $2,500. I can go get a payout and pay myself. Basically, take the money that I made, and I'm good to go. How do you beat the intraday? Taking profit. 10 points. 20 points, you know? Don't go for those big winners. You got to like if you're trading with intraday trailing loss, what you really need to focus on is your distance to drawdown. So let's say your distance, your drawdown is $2,000. All right? So you got to be playing with the idea of like, okay, I'm up $500 right now on this trade. What I don't want to allow is this trade to come back down, and then now my drawdown is only $1,700. So you have to be very protective. You have to take profits. Take the profits when they're there. Don't be greedy. I think that's like the only real secret that it comes down to. You got to be selective. You can't sit through, you know, you can't. I'd say you could almost like, it's almost better to sit through a little bit of drawdown than to sit, like to go into a trade and let it pop up and then come back down and then sit through drawdown. Where like if I was looking to be long, like with the trailing drawdowns, I would rather like kind of be like looking for that pullback to get long and then trying to get that move back up. Whereas like if I got long, let's say I got long like right here. Let's say I got long right here at the 2040s, whatever, and then it pops up. Well, let's say I got long right here at 24,000 at the high. It pops up 30 points. It then pulls back to my entry. Well, guess what? My drawdown has just got fucked. So I think it's okay to like don't be afraid of a little bit of drawdown, because you almost like you want that drawdown more than you want that like that pump and then the dump, if that makes sense. So I don't know. That's my theory on it, at least. So still pretty epic little move there. We were long from, I think my like final thing was like 980 area was my thingamajiggy there. Going back to like why I felt pretty confident. Chef Trades, new member. Thank you, Chef Trades. Look at that support. $5 a month, make you holla. But again, like if I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, we had this big move up, It's realistic that, hey, even if we're bullish, we're probably going to get a little bit of a pullback. So that's why, again, like I was okay to be like, hey, I can add into this. I'm not fighting the trend, right? The trend is going up. The trend is going up. So me adding into this is like I'm adding into a bull flag. Remember, what does a bull flag do? Bull flags go down. Bear flags go up. So again, it's like if I'm adding into a, like, let's say right now I'm shorting here, right? Let's say I've been shorting this whole move up, and I'm like, okay, I'm shorting, and then it pops straight up there. I'm fucked. You know, I'm fighting the trend. There's a big difference between short, like basically trying to dollar cost average against the trend. If you're dollar cost averaging with the trend, well, then you're with it. Makes it a lot easier, you know, to ride that momentum compared to being like, okay, you know, this is the top. I'm going to get short here, and then it goes here. And you're like, oh, fuck, I'll short there. And then you short here, then you short here, then you short here, and then you blow up your account. What's Ruben doing? You shorting Ruben? Oh, God. He says adding. What are you adding? What's Ruben adding right now? Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, adding. There you go. Yeah, adding with the trend. The trend is your friend. Remember, the ES going to the moon right now. The Nasdaq kind of following. Earlier, we had this pullback. Little bull flag, the bull flag, the bull flag, the bull flag. Bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. Another little bull flag. This right here, my friends, will give you, this is the biggest secret that 99% of traders have no fucking clue what they're doing. All right. They look at this. All right. It pulls back. It starts to push back up. Right. Here's your flag. It's pushing back up. What do they do? What do people do? Traders love to do this. They like, okay, I'm going to get long. Right. Let's just say like, oh, okay, I'm getting long right here. And then what happens? It fucking dumps. Because it's called a bear flag. Bear flags push back up. So if I'm looking at the fucking trend or whatever the chart is, if I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, look at the 5-minute chart. What are we doing? Well, don't look like a bear flag. Well, don't look like a bear flag. Well, don't look like a bear flag. Does that make sense? Where like yesterday, pull this up yesterday. What does this look like? Right? It's like bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. You know, like it's just totally different. Judah said, would you get sell? Why? Why? Just because? How do you tell when the trend is changing or has changed? Very simple. I'll give you I'll give you the secret no one wants to tell you for free on YouTube. What's the secret? You ready? Maybe someone can answer it in the chat. How do you know when the trend's changing? Anybody? Let's see if there's anyone smart in the chat. Who got that? Secret. Lower high, higher low. Look at that. Higher high, lower low. Perfect. That is perfect. That's the answer right there. In the sense of like, look, what is the trend doing? The trend is higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Right? The trend is still valid. All right. When does the trend change? You can say here, right? The trend is like, okay, we had this low, we had this high. Oh, we didn't get it. We have a lower high. We have another lower high. We have another lower high. right? We start making lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high. So that's what we want to see. It just changes from basically, we go from making higher lows to then making, here's a good idea here. All right. This is the other day. Okay, this is our low. We made a new low. Well, look what happens here. We put in a higher low. Right? This is your lower, this is your low of the day. So, if we put in a higher low above the low of day, that could mean what? It could mean now the trend is changing. Because guess what? Look, we put in more higher lows. Higher lows. Higher highs. Higher highs. Higher highs. That's all it is. Like, that's literally, that's trading. All the other bullshit, who cares? Just literally be able to identify, you know, there's going to be days too where the market's just fucking chopping. So that's the shitty days. You know, I mean, here, this was just fucking sold off and we went nowhere. I mean, here, perfect example of the trend change. Right? We kind of fucking, we're like, oh my God, we're going down. Here's our low. But what do? We pop right back up. We start to do this, do this, do this. So, all right, winning time. Winning, 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 winning. Winning, winning, winning. Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Honest question though, like, was this educational? Is this helping people? Because everyone always says I don't ever give any educational info, and I'm kind of like, man, I feel like that, you know, people are lying. You know, like, I could just be like, guys, buy my course. It's all in the course. Buy it now. Buy it now. Buy it now. You know, buy my course. I can't teach you about bull flags and bear flags because you need to buy my course. I could do that, but I don't. The funny part is I haven't even mentioned my course once today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have not tried to sell anyone a course today. So, just putting that out there. All right, winter time. Fuck. I don't want to upgrade. I gotta find a thing to do it. Hold on a second. What's he talking about? Sweating. I don't even know what this song's about, but I'm a little worried now, actually. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried, man. Nasdaq pulling back here. ES pulling back. All right, pick a random comment. Let's see who wins. Go rally, bro. John Sham Brock 979. Are you still here? Johnny boy. Mr. John Shambrock. Johnny boy, where you at? John Shamby. John Sham. Jen Sham. John Sham. Oh, he said yeah? Oh, I see him. There he is. Sorry, I got you. La la lum. Lum lum lum. La 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 lum. All right, John. What's the best way to do this? Send an email, John. Right, go back and edit your comment. Right, go back and edit your comment. Right there. That's. I'm gonna pin you to the top. Or wait. La 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 la.
Another day, another dollar. We're heading back.
All right, I pinned John.
We're going to HD Works to
Fuck, I gotta verify?
the
Whatever.
rally car build, and we're also going to stop off at Echophone real quick because I got to get some wrap stuff done to the F250.
John, take a screenshot of this, right? And then change it, but put like in the screenshot, just change it. You can edit your comment, I think. Edit your comment so that it puts like part of your email address. Take a screenshot of it, send it to info@onlyprofirms.com, and we'll send you $500. La 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 lum 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 lum. Just want to make sure no one else gets your money. That's why. Would I recommend My Fun of Futures? Yes. Gregory Brown won. La 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 la. Ooh. This is the song that I sing. I sing this song every night to Victoria when we go to bed.
Every day
And every night.
we'll be together.
Shout out to my girl. She might be watching. She might not be. I'm green, baby. Daddy's coming home. Put on some sexy lingerie. Let's make some love.
We'll share the same room, yeah. Put your profile of bread. Is this love? Is this love?
Love is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling?
Is this
This love is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling.
I wanna know now. I've got to know now. I'm willing and able.
Where the fuck is my trophy truck at? I want to drive that thing. They picked it up yesterday at 6 o'clock in Virginia. It should be very close to Florida. I think it's only like 13 hours.
I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and
Every night.
we'll be together.
All right, 90% of the chat said that
The roof right over our heads. We'll share the mountain. Oh yeah. Off my single night. We'll share the same room. Yeah. Put your profile of bread. Is this love?
is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Oh,
Is this love?
is this love?
This
Love, is love that I'm feeling. Ooh.
Oh yes, I know.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know now. All right, it's going into the middle of the day. Chop. Nasdaq push back up there to the all-time highs. Once again, pull it back here. think it's a good time to walk away.
Throw my cards on your table.
Good time to walk away,
I
Chad.
wanna love you.
I wanna love you.
Treat you.
Big shout out to fucking Charlie Kirk. You're one of the real ones, brother.
Every day.
I don't think,
Every night.
you know, I didn't want to end it with just one like simple idea. I don't think people understand that killing somebody does not kill their ideas, right? And I think if anything, it's only going to put a bigger microphone on Charlie. So, R.I.P. He knew exactly the risk that he took, and I mean, not like he even like admitted, he's like, you know, I worry about my life. So it all, like I said, it goes back to the idea that you can kill you can kill a human being, but you're not going to stop their ideas, and you're not going to stop, you know, what their messaging, and that was it. So I don't know what else to say. Fucking just a sad day for America, man. You can be a hater, you can be a Trump supporter, you can be a left, you can be a Democrat, whatever you want, but is there really ever an excuse for this? You know, at the end of the day, Charlie was literally somebody going out across the country and having discussions with people. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what he was doing. He was going out and asking people to talk. Nobody wants to talk, so they fucking killed him. You know, he would ask someone a simple idea of like, hey, explain to me. I saw one the other day. It was like him asking this girl. She's like, I identify as queer. And he's like, okay, but like, what does queer mean? And she's like, it's a preference. And he's like, okay, but like, what does it mean? And she had no idea. Like, she couldn't tell him what it meant to identify as queer. And it's just like, if you're going to identify as something, if you're going to believe in something, if you're going to sit there and tell everyone that you're queer, you should at least be like, yeah, you know, queer means this. Like, why would you not like know what something means? It's crazy. You know, like I went on a date one time long ago, long before Victoria. I went on a date and I was talking to this girl, and she told me that she voted for not for Biden. She was going to vote for Bernie Sanders. And I'm like, okay, like I said, oh, okay, you're going to vote for Bernie. Like, why? Why are you going to vote for Bernie? And she had no idea why. She didn't know. She literally had no fucking reason. You know why she said it? Because she goes, I hate Trump. I hate Trump. Trump sucks. And I'm like, so you're going to vote for Bernie Sanders, but you have no idea why, other than you just hate somebody. And that was her only answer. Her only fucking answer. And then she said, like, she's like, well, Bernie Sanders wants to give everybody free college. And I'm like, that's your whole, like, you want a president? You want someone to be the president of the United States because they want to give free college? Like, that's crazy, man. Again, it's like, everybody should be allowed to have opinions. But if you're going to have an opinion, if you're going to have a belief, you know, then like, know why. Know why you believe in something. When you sit around, you go to a fucking socialist, you know, parade, like, know what socialism is. Right? Like, be like, hey, you know, socialism, like, no, like, explain to me why socialism is better than a democracy. You know, explain to me why. Whatever belief you have, be able to fucking debate it. And that's the whole point, right? People should be able to openly debate with each other and not want to kill somebody, right? I can sit here all day long and talk to someone about fucking whatever beliefs they have, and I'm not gonna, like, that's fine. Like, we're allowed. We're humans. We live in a society where we should all be able to talk about our beliefs. You believe in Jesus. You believe in Allah. You believe in fucking Buddha. You believe in the stars. You believe in whatever it is. That's cool. I'm all for it, man. But just believe, like, have a fucking backbone. Don't be mad at someone because you can't fucking debate. If you can't debate, you know what that probably means? It probably means that whatever fuck you believe in is bullshit. You're like, fucking socialism, man. You know, socialism is so much better than democracy. And I'm like, okay, well, why? And they're like, well, it just makes it fair for everybody. You know, why should anybody be rich? Why shouldn't everybody be rich? And I'm like, but what? You know, like that's your whole belief is like we should be socialist? That we should fucking have 1 million migrants come to America? You know, like, come on, like, it's just like, the whole, like, the same thing with, like, the open borders. Everyone's like, oh, we shouldn't have borders. We should get rid of the borders. It's like, why? Do you want to turn into a lawless fucking country? And everyone can just rape and fucking pillage anybody they want and we have no fucking laws? Like, there are ways to become a citizen, right? There are proper ways. The problem is when there is no due process, how do you stop bad people from coming to the USA? How do you stop them? What do you, like, there is no way to stop them when there is no fucking law. There's got to be law. There's got to be order. So to sit here and be like, oh, we shouldn't have a border. You know, everybody should come to America for free. Well, what happens when nobody can fucking live? When there's no, like, you know what I mean? Like imagine you take 1 million fucking Syrian refugees and you move them to fucking America. Like, what are they going to do? Like, where are they going to live? Whose responsibility is it? Is it my responsibility to take care of them? Is it your responsibility? No. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that people are like, the best is that, like, I mean, I'm not going to go like into the race thing, but like the craziest thing is that, like, you see like a BLM, you know, parade or whatever it is. And you got all these like white people that are like sitting there and they're all screaming and yelling about how racist, you know, it's just like, what? Like, you're not even black. What do you know about racism? Like, shut the fuck up, sit down. You know, like, it's crazy. These fucking crazy ass liberal white women walking around talking about how we need fucking more LGBTQ, more BLM, you know, it's like, shut the fuck up, what are you talking about? You're white. Shut up. What do you know? You know, like, literally, like, white people getting down on their hands and knees and fucking begging for forgiveness because we had slaves. Do you know where the slaves come from? They came from Africa. Do you know who enslaved? Do you know who enslaved them? The other African tribes. Do you think white people were running around Africa fucking getting slaves? No. Them white people too slow. We too slow to go get slaves. The white people pulled up in their fucking boats and bought slaves, but the point is, like, we all gotta be honest and like look at the actual reality of it. The reality of it. You know, you can't. I think the whole refugee thing is very simple, right? You have a whole population of 20 to 30-year-old men moving to fucking Europe. Right? They're not refugees. They just don't want to fucking work. They just don't want to you know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, what would we do in America? Like, if America, let's say America got so shitty, right? Like, it got so fucking shitty. What would we do? What would we do? We go to Mexico? Would I go to Mexico? Would you go to Mexico? Fuck no. We'd be like, we'd stand up and we'd fight. We'd figure out a way. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to leave our country. That's the truth. I don't give a fuck what you said, Herbert Henry. Like, again, it's the truth. It's the truth. A 20 to 30-year-old male is not a refugee. That is a invader. That is a person who is literally moving to another country to take it over. It is a truth. Muslim countries don't even want refugees. Why is that? Why is it that the Muslim countries don't want refugees, but the Christians are like, let's have more refugees? Because they're not dumb. The Muslims are smart. They're like, hey, let's get all these fuckers out of our own country because we don't give a, you know what I mean? Like, they don't give a fuck. That is the truth. It's not even a hot take. It is the truth. That is the fucking truth. You're gonna hate me? Why? Why? Because I said the truth? Because I said that literally Muslim countries don't want refugees? They don't want them. It's the truth. So why is it that America wants refugees? Why? Why is it that America wants refugees? Because the Democrats want more votes. The liberals want more votes. Being a Democratic fucking politician is the easiest job there is. Because why? Why is it so easy? Because your constituents are fucking morons. Because you can say, hey guys, I'm running for president. And my whole goal as the president is to make college cheap. I'm going to get rid of student loans. I'm going to make it so that everybody gets free health care. I'm going to make sure that everybody can go have an abortion. I'm going to go make sure, you know what I mean? I'm going to make sure everybody gets welfare. Like, that's the easiest fucking platform to run on. Hey, I'm going to make sure that every immigrant can come to America. I'm going to get rid of the borders. I'm going to make it so that everybody gets free money. That is literally the truth. That is what they run on. That is Bernie Sanders' whole fucking premise.
Priya, United States.
It's like, it's literally the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it is literally the truth. And so, like, what, like, you're gonna hate me for what? So telling the truth? Like, what's their premise? What is Bernie Sanders' whole fucking premise? That rich people should pay more in taxes. That nobody should be richer than anyone else. Well, guess what? You know how much money Bernie Sanders has fucking made as a politician? Millions! How does he make money? He sells books. He does fucking speaking engagements. Why does he get to be a millionaire? Why does Bernie Sanders get to be a millionaire? Why is he a millionaire? Free healthcare seems like something we can all agree on. You can't, though. You can't have free healthcare. It's just the truth. Look at fucking Canada. Their healthcare is shit. Canada has free healthcare, but it's shit. And people get taxed. Massive. Free healthcare is not the answer. Look at Canada. They have free healthcare. And people in Canada don't want fucking healthcare. People in Canada come to America to get healthcare. Come on. It's, guys, again, I think it's all, we can all just, it doesn't matter if you're left, if you're right. Just, we can all agree on one simple idea, right? That if you work hard, you should get rewarded. If you have a family, your family should be able to grow up and be safe. If you work hard, you should be rewarded. If you have a family, you should be able to be safe. That's all it is. That is the two fucking dreams. Everything else will work out. That's everything else. You know what I mean? That's everything else. Get rid of taxes. Get rid of income tax. Income tax is a fucking scam. Go live in Canada and pay fucking 60, 70% income tax. Go to the UK and get absolutely fucking raped. And then if you have an opinion, you get put in jail because you're inciting riots. UK is fucked. Britain is fucked. They are invaded. You go to fucking London now, it ain't London no more, boys. It's the Middle fucking East. They are absolutely fucked. The same thing in Germany. Fucking Germany thought they were going to be so nice and go, hey, we'll have all these Syrian refugees. It just can't. They don't assimilate. People who live in the Middle East do not want to adopt Western culture. They want to bring the Middle East to America. The Middle East is a shithole. Other than maybe like, you know, Dubai. But like, again, it's like, let's be honest. They built Dubai off slave labor. Talk to anybody in Dubai who has a brain. They'll be like, yeah. They would ship in Filipinos, ship in Pakistani, ship in fucking Indians, and then not pay them. And then ship them back. It's a truth. They built fucking skyscrapers in the middle of the desert with slave labor. And you think that they're the fucking gleaming, you think they're the greatest thing ever? It's crazy. You don't know nothing about Muslim countries. Morocco is holding millions. Perfect. Stay there. I don't give a fuck. I don't need them in America. America did not become what it became because of Muslim and fucking immigrants. Like, you know, like this is the truth. America became what it is because literally we were based off of a Christianity, right? The simple idea that you do good to your neighbor. Exactly. There it is. So say what you want. But again, America was based off of this pursuit of happiness and liberty. What are they looking for in the Muslim countries? They ain't looking for happiness. They ain't. It's just, again, it's also like, look at Canada. like you have a culture, you have a religion that has multiple wives, it's like you have multiple kids. Now you have all these white people in America who have like 1 kid, 2 kids. But now you have a whole race of immigrants who believe that having 10, 20 kids is going to help you get into heaven. You know what I mean? Like that's what they do. They have multiple wives. They have multiple kids. They're going to take over. They're going to fucking take over. I'm telling you, UK is absolutely fucked. No one believes it, but they are fucked. And guess what? When the shit hits the fan, who's going to save the day? Who's going to save the day? It ain't going to be the fucking liberals. You know? They ain't going to be the fucking liberals. Who's going to save the day? It's going to be the men. We're going to have to go to war. You know what I mean? Like, it's the guys who actually work hard, who have families, who have beliefs, who have some kind of fucking moral fiber. Those are the people who are going to have to stand up and save the day. It ain't going to be the fucking liberals crying about immigration who are going to save the day. So good luck for the liberals who don't want guns, who don't want any trouble, any violence. Well, guess what? The violence is not, it ain't going to come from, the white people. The violence is coming from all the world. The rest of the world does not want the USA to succeed, right? They don't. They look at us like we're the fucking devil. So it's like war. It's literally war. The Middle East has always been problems. It's all like, for thousands of years, they've been fighting and fighting and fighting. The founding fathers of America came from the UK. They came from England. They came to America and they were like, hey, we just want to live without a king. We just want to live without some fucking asshole taxing us every day. And that's where we're at now. We just get taxed out the fucking asshole. I pay taxes, income tax. I pay property tax. I pay fucking insurance tax. I pay sales tax. I pay every fucking tax there is. For what? So I can send all my money to the fucking Middle East? It's crazy. Oh, I don't know. Again, I'm going to end it with this very simple idea, right? It all goes back to one very simple idea. People just want to live. They want to be able to work hard and get the reward. That is the truth. It doesn't matter what color skin you are. It doesn't matter who you are. Like a true American, sex, gender, race, whatever it is, a true American believes in the idea that if you work hard, you get the reward. Why should anybody take care of someone else? And that's why China will win. China will win in the end. Because China ain't got a bunch of fucking immigrants. Immigrants didn't sniper shoot. They don't know how. I mean, again, like, that's not the argument here. We can sit here all day long and argue about who did what, but it just goes back to the simple premise, right? I want to work hard and I want to get rewarded. That's all. That's all. I want to take care of my family. I want to be able to live a life. I want to be happy, and everything else I don't give a fuck about, right? As long as I can be able to work, be able to provide for my family, and be able to grow old without having to worry about fucking, something stupid happening, then that's all I want. That is literally all I want. So there it is. All right, Nasdaq still pumping higher. I was like sitting here looking maybe about getting long again on that dip, but look at the trend. Look at the trend. Buy the dips, sell the rips, boys. Off of the EMA 5-minute chart. Pull up the 5-minute chart. Put the 9 EMA, the 21 EMA. Bang, bang, bang. Right back up there once again. So we had the pivot point there. We kind of dipped below, we went higher, and there it is. That's all I got. Rant is over. I was ranting for a minute, but hopefully some people, again, guys, I know someone's going to be like, he's a racist. It has nothing to do with racism. It's just about facts. All right? It's about facts. Why is America the greatest country in the world? Because it was built by Americans. It was built, right? The idea of America. And it's not, again, this is not about race. This is about Americans, people who believe in the American dream, not people moving here and wanting us to adopt their beliefs. That's it. If you move to America, I'm like, okay, move here with due process, follow the rules, get here. But when you get here, motherfucker, you better be ready for the idea that you in America. You better put American fucking flag. You better be like, hey, I love America. America's the greatest country in the fucking world. I talked to Cubans down in Cuba who moved from Cuba to Miami to Florida, and they are the biggest supporters of America. They're like, I love America. America's the greatest place on earth. You know why they feel that way? Because they lived in a communist country. They know what it's like to live in a communist country. So when they move to America, they're like, I fucking love this place. This is my favorite place in the world. You know, this is America. Who made the USA the world leader? America did. America. Literally, America made us we built the fucking biggest army. We built everything. America. Men of America. Women of America. We had babies. We had fucking kids. We built America with our bare hands. Every race that came to America, we built it. That is the truth. That's how America got great. Because we're rewarding greatness. We're rewarding people who work hard. If you live in a communist country, why work hard? Why care? If you live in a socialist country, why work hard at the end of the day if you don't get to keep your money? Why? Well, I guess we have someone who's triggered right now because you don't live in America. It's just the truth, right? I can't help it. I can't help it that America wins. You know, that's what we do. Because again, it's like when you really think about it, why is America so great? Because you can literally wake up one morning and you can decide that you're going to work fucking hard and you're going to build an empire. And you can. Any race, any color, any religion can do that here in America. But if we lose that belief, if we lose the simple fabric of America, if we lose that, then what are we? We're nothing. We're just back to the fucking animals. We'll get taken over. It'll all be over. This will all just fucking end. Once we get away from rewarding fucking hard work, once we get away from that, what is the point? Why? Like if my son grows up, what's the point in him fucking working hard if he knows that he can't get rewarded for it? You know, if the whole entire country says, oh, Landon, your dad's an asshole. Your dad sucks. Your dad's racist. You shouldn't have any beliefs. What's he gonna do? Gonna go live off the government? Live welfare? Work at a fucking shitty job? Hating life? For what? What reward? Just to pay more taxes? No. We gotta get back to the simple idea here, people. Reward greatness. Reward people who put in the fucking work. If you work hard, you should get rewarded. It don't matter, you know, like this whole argument of like, oh, well, you know, if Patrick makes $1 million, he should pay half of it to taxes. So that way the other people can live on welfare. Right? What about the immigrants? Who's going to pay for the immigrants? We got to help the immigrants. They moved here. I don't give a fuck. Thumb it down all you want. That's the best part. You know what? You know the truth is? You know when I'm speaking truth? You know when you know I'm speaking truth? When people are upset about it. People are upset. People are mad that I'm speaking the truth here. And that's what you know I'm speaking truth. Because there's people out there who don't want to accept a simple idea. Right? They don't want to be like, well, this is bullshit, Patrick. Nobody, this is bullshit. I hate you. You're fucking, you know what you're talking about. This is not the truth. These are your views. I mean, so wait, you're telling me that the truth isn't that people should be able to get rewarded for the work that they do? And that people who don't work shouldn't get rewarded? That's what's not true about that? 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 What is not true about that? Shafiq, bro, I don't give a fuck if you disagree. The Middle East and Asia is a shithole. America is the shining light of the world. What is your argument? Asia, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. Nobody, who the fuck, migrants aren't going to fucking the Middle East. They're not going to Asia. They're coming to America. They want to go to America. They want to go to Europe. They don't want to go live in a shithole. That's the truth. That is literally the fucking truth. It's the facts. Ain't nobody trying to go move to fucking Pakistan. They're trying to get the fuck out of there. God. Where'd the guy go? I wanted to hear what was wrong with my truth. How was what I say is not the truth? Again, like I'm asking for open conversation. What am I saying that's not true? Why does everybody want to come to America? Why? Is it because we have free candy? Is it because why? If every other country's so good, why does nobody want to move to the countries? I mean, why would I be ashamed to do it? I have like, it's the truth. I'm not sitting here like making up fucking fantasy stories. You know, like it's just the truth. I think a black person, a Spanish person, a Mexican, a black person, an Asian person, everybody can agree on one simple idea that they want to be able to work hard and get rewarded. And that's all there is. We don't need liberalism bullshit. We don't need more taxes. We don't need more government fucking programs. Get rid of all the government fucking programs. Okay? Let's get rid of them. Let's reward the people who work hard. Simple fucking idea. Doesn't matter what race you are. You know? Doesn't matter. It's very simple. The funny thing too is people will argue about how, you know, America's racist, but when you actually look and you go on Google and you type in what race actually is the richest in America, like majority wise, it's not even white people. That's the funny part about it. Like when you really look at the numbers, it ain't even white people. When you really think about it, like it ain't, it's the truth. You know who it is? It's the little Chinese people. You know why China? You know why those? You know, hey, you know why? You know why those little Chinese restaurants that never close? You know why they never close? Because they hungry. They trying to make that money. There you go. The highest median net worth among racial and ethnic groups in America are Asians. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. They hustling. They making money. You know what they also do in China? You know what like is crazy about China too? You think about it, like China, like people get married because they want to get married to someone who like is smart, right? They want to get like married to like smart people because they want to have like smart kids and like they think in a smart way. They're like, I want to marry someone who's successful, right? Where like in America, Americans just get married because they're like, or they don't even get married. They just have fucking babies with some random dude they met on Tinder. But like, that's a different story in it. But like, it's funny, right? You know, in China, you'd be like, if you go to college and you get a college degree, you're a very eligible bachelor. But in America, they'd be like, that guy, man, he got big muscles and tattoos. I'm gonna marry that guy. There it is. I don't know. Hey, at the end of the day, the world's fucked. We're all fucked, and we're all gonna die one day either way. So, I mean, we might as well have fun while we're here, I guess. So, there it is. I'm out of here. I got places to be, things to do. We can sit here all day long and argue, blah, 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 blah. It won't really matter. You know, we all fucked. Honestly, we just fucked. We're fucked. It's fucked. So, I'll see you guys later on. Peace to the Middle East. Peace to the Middle East. I hope. See y'all later. What's up? Oh, no, you're good. Peace.